I had to make this video just for reference because I want to make sure that I document all of this. I will never again, being a a a, a black woman and having a larger family, I will never use Airbnb ever again. Now, I guess my first mistake was thinking that because the home was owned by another black woman, that I'm thinking that of it like, okay, we're looking out for our people, like, yeah, let's do this. But this is my thing. Okay, I understand that, because I'm not looking for nobody to give me nothing free, because nothing is free in this life. So I'm not looking for that. But this is the thing. We come there and we stay. And, you know, granted, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? The house was nice. But there were a few things that were not right with it, which we immediately could tell. First, I don't know who remodeled her house or whatever, but the electrical plugs were not secure. When I was in the kitchen and I went to plug in my crock pot, I had to be careful not to push the plug into the wall. And then we also noticed that a lot of the plugs were that way. So that's why we were kind of like, oh man, like, dang. But for her to turn around and say that we messed up the electrical socket, it's like, no, that was already that way. We did not do that. And then for her to say that there was excessive debris and all this other shit, and you ruined somebody. Okay, and which this did happen. One of my kids had an accident. They, you know what I'm saying? And unplanned, we didn't know. And the other thing is, they didn't tell us. So, things happen when you have kids. Shit happens. Shit happens. But she didn't tell us that she had an accident, so we didn't know. And so I'm like, okay, whatever comes with that, I'll just have to accept that. But this is the thing that doesn't make sense to me. She told me that it took her cleaning crew 9 hours to clean up after us. I'm like, no, there's no way. First of all, we went through that house and cleaned up before we left. We went through there and cleaned up before we left. And this is just a lot, because I'm just like, wow, you want to charge us $500-600 extra? Like, if those people told you that it took 9 hours to clean that house, they're a lie. It did not take 9 hours. And then for you to so basically you trying to charge us to pay to get your electrical sockets fixed, which were already messed up before we came there. Then not only that, she claims that we put a hole in the wall. But what it was is, I guess she had like a door stopper behind the front door, and I guess that got ripped off. But my thing is that had to already have been done. I mean, we did. And then it's just the whole thing. Like, and then it's like, see, it's shit like this that make black people not want to deal with each other. Because to me, you're just looking for every little fucking thing you possibly can to get money out of me. No, absolutely not. Now, I'm a grown woman, and I've been grown for some time, and I will take accountability for the things that we caused. But you're trying to bill us for stuff that we did not do. We did not do. And then for her to be like, when we're talking on the phone, she really didn't even want to let us get a word in. But for her to be like, oh, like, yeah, what happened? I mean, were you guys just not watching the kids or something? See, that's where you went wrong. That's where you went wrong. Don't ever try to accuse me of not watching my children or not paying. No, that's not at all the case. Now, mind you, yes, we have a lot of kids. So I understand. I mean, I understand because I'm living with it every day. I know it, what it entails. Now, mind you, when we did our cleanup at the end, we did kind of bypass the basement. I feel like we both kind of felt like the other one had went down there. I think that's how we.
I just didn't move the couch.
Okay,
it was clean.
All right.
It was just stuff under the couch.
Okay, so I mean, you can imagine what 8 kids were there. Eight. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can just imagine. And we did Easter there, so Easter baskets, candy. You know how kids are. And I'm like, okay, so we missed that area. But for you to make it seem like, oh, there were footprints on there, I had to get the couch clean, I had to fix the wall, I had to fix the electrical. Like, hold up. Because you already told me that you remodeled this house. You let somebody rent, your bestie rent the house. They totaled it. So you had to gut it and like start all over. Don't be trying to make your recoup that from me. I didn't do it. And that's basically what she's doing. I swear, even the conversation that we're having back and forth with her, it's always something else. And I'm like, we give you this, then you want to ask for another 100 and then another 100. Like, no, I'm not giving you that. I did not do that to your house. Whoever did that electrical work, they did a shoddy ass job, because at the end of the day, look, honey, I'm a jack of all trades. I used to rehab houses. So I know they did not do that right, first of all. And then, false advertising. You talking about it's 2 bathrooms. It ain't 2 bathrooms. You got 1 full bathroom and a toilet in the basement with no sink. Next to the washer and dryer. No fucking light down there. My husband had to fix your shit. Somebody busted the light bulb into, so imagine this. You got a socket where you pull the string and the light come on, right? Okay. Somebody busted the light bulb, so he had to unscrew the broke part out of there and put a light bulb in there himself. And so when you're saying these things like, yeah, no, I think what it is she watched them cameras and then just basically went from there. Now, I don't know what the cleaning people told her, but that's a lie. If they took 9 hours, they robbed you. Because there's no way there's no way there was 9 hours worth of nothing to do there. And the crazy part is it's not like this is our first time doing an Airbnb. We do these, this is our regular. So that's why I'm just like, wow. And this is the crazy part. The other places where we went, it was white people that owned it. I mean, we went to a nice ass condo on the water. Nice. Plush. No problems. None. No problems.
And stayed there longer.
And stayed there longer. And it costs more. No problems. We got another one. Went and stayed there. No problems. So, and again, and the person, and then the other person, because I want to say what, two was the first one was a married white couple. The other one was a white chick. I don't know, whatever. But then the other one was, I'm pretty sure that this guy was like, I don't know, Indian or something like that. You know what I mean? But anyway, all the people that we dealt with so thus far that we used to go to Airbnbs or whatever, they were all not the same ethnicity as us. The minute we decide to deal with a black woman, this happens. And I'm just like, wow. And it's not like we've been nasty, I mean, I don't really know what to say, because I feel like you're lying, and if you're not knowingly lying, then your cleaning people are lying to you. I mean, this woman, I don't know, man, this is just crazy. And then I'm like, for all I know, she might fuck this up where we can't even get Airbnbs no more. And I'm like, so because you want to be petty and try to get money. No, you're not going to recoup losses that I didn't do. I didn't do it, so I'm not paying for it. I don't give a fuck what she says, and I will blast you all over YouTube, social media. I don't give a fuck, because you're not gonna use and abuse me. She makes it seem like we trashed her house. No, just normal living. Normal living, honey. Normal. Now, I'm sorry about the urine on the bed, but for you to say that we ruined, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. That's a bit much for me. I mean, all you gotta do is put the shit in the fucking washer. Wash and dry, boom, it's good to go. I don't know what you talking about ruined. But, that's the problem with that's the problem I have with dealing with black people in business, because it seems like it's always got to be a catch. Always. It seems like they cool at the beginning, then as soon as they get your fucking money, that's when they want to switch up and try to charge you every little fucking possible thing they possibly can. And I'm like, damn, for you to even, for the conversation that we had, for this to even be happening, is just like, wow, shame on you. Shame on her. Shame on her. And then she talking about we bent the screen from the window. Like, she said, I saw somebody carrying the screen and it's bent all up. It can't go back in the window. Bitch, you a lie, because I had it. I picked it up. There's no fucking way that thing was bent. If it got bent, it's your workers that fucking did it. Your cleaning people, whoever the fuck it was that was there after us, not us.
Trying to put it in the window.
Like, yeah, that's why I'm like, man, you got me fucked up.
They probably tried to put it in the window from the inside.
Right. And bent it up, not knowing what they was doing. Because that's one of the reasons why we didn't put it in, because it needed to be put in from the outside. And because it's a split level, you need a ladder. And so that's why he didn't put it in himself, because we were going to, but we realized if you try to put it in from the inside, it will bend it. So it wasn't us. And the thing fell out. They opened up the window and literally the thing fell out. Is that our fucking fault? No. But you want to try to bill it? Man, oh my God. 9 hours, you got me fucked up. If they said that they did that for 9 hours, they robbed you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm like, and you're somewhere else. You're not here. I'm like, damn, this the type of shit. I'm like, damn, I feel like stupid, because I'm like, damn, we should have took pictures as soon as we got in there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking we didn't need that. I mean, because like I said, we've done Airbnbs before and we never had an issue. Never. Not ever. Matter of fact, the very first Airbnb we did, me and the chick got a good relationship. That's going to be our new little spot when we go up there to go visit. That's going to be our little spot. So, yeah, you got me fucked up. But so now basically, because I already know where this is going. I can tell by the messages that she's sending. She basically want to fuck it up for us. So we can't never use no Airbnb. It's like, you know what? Karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You want to try to, squeeze every dime, dollar, penny you can out of us. I hope you feel good about yourself, because all you're doing is taking money from a hardworking American family that all we were trying to do was show our children a nice time during this messed up time that's going on during COVID. I mean, Jesus Christ, our kids have been on quarantine for over a year, and we were just trying to give them a change of scenery. And so for you to try to do all this and get it's just like, it shows your character, first of all, and I know people, it's sad to say, but this happens so much with black women. I'm sure that she probably looking down like, because she do what she do in her life, because she's a sports agent or something. So she worked with celebrities and stuff. So I'm sure she got a certain about her. Because I can just tell. And I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, you probably, if she looked me up on social media or looked us up on social media, she probably seen man, okay, that's what's up. And see, and it's people that keep attitudes like that, women like you to keep attitudes like that make it so that so that we can't come together as a race. Because it's always got to be some shit. It's always got to be some shit. It's like, damn, it's not, I could understand if we trashed her house. I could understand that. But that is so far from the truth. But yet, she's coming after us like we trashed the house. It was just a couple things. Man, oh my God. I just am so. This is why I don't fuck with bitches. This why right here. This why right here. Because there's always some bullshit. They act cool at the beginning, but then eventually they show their real colors, and then I gotta be like, cut. All I know is you're not getting another dime, dollar, penny out of me. No more. Because I already offered, what I'm gonna offer. You don't want to take that, then you can kiss my black ass. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, you know that you're wrong. You know you're wrong. I mean, come on. Really? I think that it's just because you see that we had so many kids, you figure it's going to be easy to be like, oh, well, look, they had all these kids in here. Of course they trashed my house. No, nah, negative. Because if anybody know anything about me, I don't play that shit. We're going to keep this nice, clean, and tidy. That's what I'm on. And especially we go to an Airbnb, they already know. My kids already know. I'm just really more so upset about not being able to come to her beforehand about about the peeing in the bed situation. But like I said, you knew we had kids there. It's not like I lied. So shit happens, and I am completely willing to pay for whatever I have to pay for when it comes to that part. But the screen, the couch, the saying that it took 9 hours to clean up after we left. No, that's lies and bullshit. No, I'm not believing that, because we cleaned up everything before we left. I just feel like we kind of bypassed. We didn't. The one thing we should have did was move the couch, and then we could have got all that stuff up. But yeah, because the kids was down there, chilling in a little den, eating their Easter candy, and you know how kids is, eat they shit and leave it. That's how the kids is. So that was man. This is just fucked up. This woman really is trying to get. I'm tired. I really am. I'm sick of this shit. Why do people have to do each other this way? Why? That's the thing I'm getting at. Why? Come on, we about to go